Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa, Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. Hope everybody is well today. It's Wednesday. Stop doing that. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa, Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. Hope everybody's doing well today. Good to see you all this morning. I have a few things to show you today that are just quite remarkable. But before we do it, before we get into all the other stuff, I want to show you this. This is that Battle World stuff I've been showing you recently that I got a really great deal on, and so I've been giving everybody else a really great deal on. But this one is Thanos in his spacecraft, and it's also a dice roller. And I wanted to see because at first when I looked at it, I thought it would roll any kind of die. But as it turns out, I think it only rolls a D6. I think one of you guys may have gotten this from me. And I don't know if you were surprised to see it only rolls a D6, but I think if I can get this thing open, here. I think that it can only roll a D6 at a time and one at a time. So I don't know how effective it's going to be as a dice roller like I had hoped. So anyway, these things over there. Here it is. Comes with this 6-sided die here and a little Thanos figure on top. Let's see this. You are not surprised. That's a little Thanos figure that comes. Yeah, Alex got one of these from me. I did not realize that it was just a 1d6. There's other stuff here, that little doors that open. I'm sure it's part of the game. The little D6 can go in there, and then apparently there's some way to get him to drop the D6. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. Maybe you can show me how this works next time you come in, Alex. Oh, there. Oh, you gotta push down on his head. So you push down on his head, and is that how it works? Yeah, and then it drops down there. There you go. So it is a dice roller, but it only rolls 1d6 at a time. Not exactly what I was hoping, but it's still cool. It's still a cool little toy. You get a close up of Thanos dropping the die here. If I can make it work. Can't make the darn thing work. There it went. Alrighty. Well, that was interesting. Tell you what, first one in here today that knows the secret word gets us at only $5. It's normally $15. We have it selling for $9.99, but if you know the secret word today, this is yours for just $5. Of course, it's slightly opened and used, but that's okay. We'll put this back together later on there. Get Thanos back in there. Die back in place. All right, well, that was fun. So, those are the little Marvel miniature game. Good morning there. Good to see you. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Good to see you this morning, Lisa. You guys have to stop by the store. Thank you for the virtual hug. To all of us. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Redbeard. Good morning to everyone. Good seeing all of you here today. What a crazy bunch of stuff. We also have another toy. This one is actually from Mortal Kombat. This is, did you pronounce it Raiden? Raiden. And it's from the gallery figure statues. That's pretty cool. How you doing this morning? Hope everyone is well. Let's see here. That's a cool toy. We have also you may have seen, I don't know if the title of the video comes up to you guys when you see it, but I got in a pack that is the Blade Runner 2029. It's all Peach Momoko covers though. This is the first or maybe the complete series, 4 issues. It's 4 issues, and all covers are done by Peach Momoko. Are you familiar with Peach Momoko? I love this artwork. This artist really is excellent, and she depicts these characters. You know, she has a wonderful way of bringing them to life. But those all in one pack of Peach Momoko Blade Runner covers at the store today. If anybody's interested, I have one pack of them. All right. So let us know. It's $19.99 if you're wondering for that pack of Peach Momoko. She's been doing so many things. I believe Peach Momoko is a woman doing so many cool things. And I have other variants to show you, but not just yet. First, I want to show you some trades that came in, hitting the stands this week. Yes, she is awesome. Yes, she is tearing it up. Absolutely. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Wolf is one of our patrons. If you want to support the show, you can support us through Patreon. It's a comic book pusher on Patreon. This is one of the coolest comic book covers ever, I think, for Marvel Comics. As you can see, it's Hulk and the Thing and a diner, and they've literally broken the table to pieces there. And this woman is just not having it. She's giving him the stink eye. But I think that's a hilarious cover. One of the best covers absolutely ever. But this is the cover of Immortal Hulk Volume 9, the weakest one there is. And it collects Immortal Hulk issues 41 through 45. And we have that here at the store for you today. Kanto, the Hollow Men trade paperback. This is Volume 2. This one, a lot of people have been waiting for. Oh, my goodness. Something's Killing the Children, Volume 3, the collected edition of this. This book has been one of the hottest books on earth this past year. Really great story. If you have not read it, definitely pick it up. I highly recommend it. Probably going to have to go for the trades at this point because the first few issues have skyrocketed in value. This is Earth 1, Volume 3, Batman Earth 1, Volume 3. Been following that Earth 1 series. It's an alternate universe. The story's a little bit different in the Earth 1 worlds. DC Generations. This one, DC has recently shaken a lot of things up in their multiverse, and this is covering some of the heroes in all their permutations. That looks like a nice hardcover. By the way, so is this hardcover. If you are not a fan of the Shaolin Cowboy, if you've never read it or seen it, my goodness, this book is crazy and it's so much fun, but extremely violent. I warn you, it's extremely violent. But what a great book. What great fun. So I highly recommend that one, kids. Each book, I think, Ginny Ferry has better use of color and shading. Well, that's interesting. I haven't actually tried to compare her with anyone else. Star Trek Year 5 trade paperback. And there's the trades we have for you guys. Do y'all have a favorite artist right now? My favorite is my favorite. I can't have a favorite. I just can't. Alex Ross, his art is absolutely fabulous. But I have all kinds of other artists that I really like a lot too. My favorite Superman artist by far was Kurt Swan. He's passed away now, but what an amazing artist. Absolutely. Yeah, you like Alex Ross too, there, Juggernaut? Yeah, Alex Ross is quite remarkable. Speaking of amazing artists, Art Germ. It's another amazing one. We have some great variants. This one from DC Comics. This is Future State Gotham #2. It's a 1 in 25 Art Germ cover. When I first glanced at it, I thought Federici came to mind because Federici, is that it? Not Federici? Yeah, Federici he's been doing these other covers. This is the latest one for this is Joker #4. It's a 1 in 25. Obviously, Two-Face here. I'm wrong about that. I don't know what to think. But because he's been doing them. But this is Artgerm, and of course, Artgerm is one of my favorite artists too, because Artgerm is just fabulous. But Federici, I mean, my gosh, these covers have been great. These pencils, his talent is remarkable. So he's right up there with the best of the best there. Magic, from Magic the Gathering. This is issue number 3. It's a 1 in 10 cover. Scotty wants his name. Cool. Yeah, that's right. I read that Scotty Young was doing the signing at CGC. Tinian. Okay. This is Heroes Reborn Night Gwen. So it's kind of like a takeoff on Nightwing. This is a 1 in 10 design cover. Scotty Young, yeah. Scotty Young. I thought Scotty Young. Yeah, that's it. Scotty Young is doing a signing, isn't he? At CGC. I thought I read that he is. But anyway, moving on. This is Vampirella versus Purgatory, number 4. The Virgin cover. It's a 1 in 10 Virgin cover. Really nice art there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 117. This is a 1 in 10 retailer incentive cover. Transformers gets an annual today. Transformers Annual 2021. This is a 1 in 10 variant of that. So there's the variants. And guys, we have a stack of comics today reaching a towering 8 inches. Comics have been coming back big time. Just so many. It's so good to have so many comic books hitting the stacks again, because it's been so long and too long. So we're getting our comic books back. Every week the stack has been way up there. Anytime you can get 6 sorry about that, 6 to 8 inches in the stack, that's awesome. So far we haven't broken the 1 foot level, but I got a feeling it's coming, especially when they're doing all these different covers and everything. So we'll start with our oversized book today. It's Darkwing. Oh, you know what? Let me not get away from it, because Mr. Happy is winking at me here over in the sideline, saying he don't forget me this week. I won't forget you this week. The secret word is organize. So with this secret word, you can come into the Comics Club. Any single item is 15% off if it isn't already deeply discounted. And that's good for 1 item per person per day while that organize word lasts, until next week where we get a new word. Darkwing, if you've been reading that, it's a big oversized book from the good people at Heavy Metal Magazine. They've been putting out some great comics lately. These are the ones. I like Finch too. Jim Lee's great too. Perillo, good Lord, those are all good. I can't argue with any of those. X-Men number 21. We also have one sideways. And I believe this is X-Men as well. Is this X-Men? I thought it was Excalibur. This is Excalibur. Number 21. And the other cover. Of course, we have Heroes Reborn, issue number 6 coming at you. And there is several covers. This one seems to be focusing on Princess Power here. Oh, the other Princess Power. Power Princess. Not Wonder Woman. Power Princess. I swear, it's not Wonder Woman. How many Ghost Rider books this month? I don't know. I honestly don't know, Lisa. I'm not quite certain. We'll see. we'll see what we get to. Amazing Spider-Man, a couple different covers for you on that one. Iron Man, got a wonderful Alex Ross cover there. Dynamite Lives, cosplay cover. And speaking of great artists, Perillo. That is some amazing art. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, the War of the Bounty Hunters is going on. And this is Bounty Hunters number 13. 50-year salute cover there. Anybody been reading this? You know who this character is? I don't know who that is. I haven't been reading them, but I was curious to know, is this some new character here? This person. Yes, he does. He has some amazing covers. This is another Heroes Reborn title. This is Nightwing. I showed you the variant of it earlier. And the other cover. Yes, that's gosh, I forget his name. But obviously it's Batman and Nightwing here. What else can it be? Something called Bunny Mask. This one has a mask on the cover, and this one's kind of bloody. I don't know what that's all about, but interesting. Magic, I showed you earlier. Here's the regular cover for it. Archie's been celebrating anniversaries. This is one shot everything Archie. Everything's Archie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 117. I don't know. Are we supposed to be getting a new character in here? I've read some rumors of a new character. I like that Eastman cover. Rumors of a new character being presented in there. Carmen, I've been reading this. If anybody else has been reading this, let me know what you think. Wow, what an interesting comic, and really amazing detailed artwork. Some really detailed artwork in here. I mean, they don't just give you just the character. When they show a room, they show the room. So I really love the artwork in here, and the story is intriguing. I don't want to give anything away on that one because it's a great read. I've really been enjoying it anyway. Okay, so we have Vampirella versus Purgatory. Several different covers. Princess Power looks awesome. Yeah, really does look awesome. It's obviously very similar character to Wonder Woman, but not the same totally. Vampirella versus Purgatory. Showed you the Virgin cover of that one earlier. So there's those. Squadron Savage. This is also a Heroes Reborn tie-in. Squadron Savage. I think we might. This is the first appearance of this team, but so we got Punisher and several other characters in it. But I think there's something else going on with this issue. I'm not quite certain. Is a new character being introduced or something? First appearance of characters are always sought after. Conan the Barbarian, number 22. This is Eve. That's issue number 2. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Or Mighty Morphin. And the blank cover. This one's purple. They've been doing all kinds of different colors on the blank covers. All the different, I guess, Power Ranger colors. The Good Assassin? No, The Good Asian. That might be a bad title for a comic book, The Good Assassin. Can there be a good assassin? Are they really good if they're assassins? Red Sonja, 1982. She's looking fabulous there. I don't know what Red Sonja is doing in 1982. Uh, Apparently, she's going to the club. Geiger, been following Geiger. This is issue number 3. I buy every one of them only because of one thing: this silly checkerboard up at the top, because it looks like go-go checks from the 60s DC Comics, which is what I collect. Those go-go checks. Strange Academy going strong at issue number 11. God of War Fallen God, issue number 4. The number 1 issue of this from the previous series shot way up in value. I think the number 1 of this one did too. Children of the Atom, got a couple of covers for that one. Sonic the Hedgehog always has a couple of different covers for us. The issue number 40. Who knew it would ever get that far? This is the second series, I think, too. Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow, issue number 3. And 6 sidekicks of Trigger Keaton. I'm not quite certain what this is about. This is apparently Trigger Keaton himself there. Chasing the Dragon, issue number 1. Linsner's art is always wonderful. Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal. This is issue number 2 of this woman who has a time machine, I guess, and she is stealing. This is an amazingly cool cover. Look at this thing. She's got the chess pieces under her chair, so she's talked the devil, or I mean the Grim Reaper, into playing Rubik's Cube instead of chess. And there's this atomic bomb going off in the background, and I get the feeling that she's going to win this. Alice in Leatherland, issue number 3. I don't know if anybody caught the earlier issues. This one's not for children. If you buy it, do not leave it laying around for the kids to pick up. Red Sonja, facsimile of the number 1 issue. She-Devil with the sword. It's a near complete replica of the original inside. Well, certainly the original art. Looks like it's been enhanced a little bit. Looks real nice, though. So if you've never read it, now you can pick it up again in all of its glory. Transformers Annual, I showed you the variant for that earlier. This is the, I showed you Magic Row. This is the Hidden Planeswalker variant for issue number 3. You have to open up to see what you get. There's more than one you could possibly get. Death by Life number 2. Haven't read it, don't know about it. Looks interesting. Web of Spider-Man launches today. We got a couple different covers for you. If you like horror comics, well, horror comics, issue number 4. We'll get into DC stuff here next. And let me move this stack just because it's getting unruly here. Unruly crowd of comics. My set's falling. Okay, what do we have here? This is The Joker, issue number 4. And yes, if people were wondering, this is Perillo. He's done the cardstock cover art for Joker number 4. How cool is that? That is definitely one you want. This is my favorite cover of I don't know, maybe this year so far. The action, the things going on this cover, it is just so cool. I wish they would have made it a wraparound, but look at this. That wish I could show it to you. You got to take a closer look at this one when you get in the store and pick it up. Look at what's going on here. What an amazing scene with Batman and Robin. Just what a great cover. And that's Detective Comics 1037, and this is the other cover for that. And not to be confused with Detective Comics, we have Batman the Detective, issue number 3. It's like the European Batman and Robin going on there. Looks like they're in Paris on this episode. Got this cover too, as well. Oh, and sneaking in between, the Scout Comics has this Rabid World launching today. Yes, it is, Alex. I agree. Beautiful. The covers have just been beautiful. Some really great stuff. Yeah. Live television. What are you going to do? Justice League Last Ride. A couple different covers there. I like these advertisements they've been doing for Rick and Morty for their show on Adult Swim. DC Pride is going on, and we have a couple of cool covers for DC Pride number 1, celebrating a parade of LGBTQIA and characters. I like this one. You know, Harley and Ivy have been close for a long time, but I love that artwork. It's beautiful. Great stuff. Aftershock has Maniac of New York number 5. Eric Larson is bringing us issue number 12, long overdue, of Ant. I'll show you. This is the the throwback cover. And this one. This one on the back cover it shows next issue. Ant. That's an interesting character. Jumping back over to DC, we have Future State Gotham, issue number 2, or Gotham. Gotham? Some great covers. This is Batman Urban Legend number 4. Three different covers. That one's pretty cool. I like it. Jumping back to DC's Pride theme in Wonder Woman. Got Wonder Woman jumping around with her lasso of truth, surrounded by swirls of rainbow. This one's beautiful. What a beautiful piece of art that is. And then, of course, this one. But that's worthy of framing there. Look at that. How beautiful. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, that's a must-have. And I forget the name of this artist, but what a great depiction of Rorschach, huh? Look at that. That's just great. And this. Oh, this is the back of Rorschach. Are they giving us bits and pieces of Rorschach's mask? Are all these going to be together in a looks like a piece of Rorschach's mask. Do all the back covers of Rorschach make a puzzle? I haven't noticed it before, but maybe. Actually, Dolly pointed this out. Is that making a mask? I'll have to go back and look. American Vampire, 1976. A couple different covers for you there. There's a big election there. Bite them back. Far Sector. Love that cover. You know who I'd like to see? Have you been watching, or have you watched the recent Star Trek TV series? The woman who plays basically the lead role in that show, she, I think, would make a great actor to play this part if they ever make a movie with her in it. Challenge of the Super Sons, issue number 3 of a 7-part series. Guys, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the show. If you're enjoying what you're watching, please give us a thumbs up and share that with your social media friends. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, number 3 of 12. And if you leave a comment down below after the show, the comments in the chat are nice and I appreciate them, but they don't count toward the prize. So if you leave a comment down below after the show, it enters you into a monthly drawing for a free graphic novel. And we do that drawing the first Wednesday show every month. We also have a Patreon account. If you enjoy the show and you'd like to see us keep going and do more stuff, please do contribute to our Patreon account, Comic Book Pusher, or Comics Club. I think it's Comic Book Pusher. Also, and it really does help us keep this rolling. Also, if you know the secret word, don't forget the secret word this week is organize. And if you know the secret word, it will save you money because it gets you 15% off any single item in the store. Limit 1 per person per day. So there's that. Also, we still have some mystery comic book pusher packs in the store available. And they're also online now. So if you're not local and you'd like to get one, you can order it online at thecomicsclub.com. I did lead off this chat with a link to our website. So if you want to go check that stuff out, we're putting new stuff all the time on our website. More and more. If you're local and you want to pick it up here at the store, just hit local pickup. You don't have to pay the shipping. I really appreciate you guys joining us today. And don't forget, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time at the Comics Club.